Hey everyone. Hello, Clarice. Can I take it off now? So, this is the radiation mask that I had. Ugh. Okay. And I chose to keep because I don't know really why we were keeping it, because I don't want to put it. Do we want to put it on the wall? I don't think we want to put it on the wall. Yes, so this is, in case you don't know, when you have radiation anywhere in the brain or the shoulders, and for me it's just the shoulders, luckily, you wear this to keep in place. It's extremely unpleasant, especially when they bolt you in. As you can see, there's bolts on this thing, and it's really tight on your face. Really, really uncomfortably tight on your face. I'm just gonna put this on the floor, because it's huge. And you can also see my bald head. I think I've always had a beanie on, but it's just too hot now for beanies, so you can see my bald head. You can also see my lovely wife working on the next blanket. If you remember the previous blanket, she's working on basically the same pattern, but this time in bright yellow colors. Could you just like show? It's like, look at that thing. Look at the beauty of that thing. It's like yellow with lovely reds and stuff. So this one is really pretty. But she's still at the circles phase. Yeah. So the good news is that I'm still alive. And I'm finally feeling a little bit better. I've had a really rough time with chemo. And I've just had some radiation in my shoulder because I've got a metastases that's really crappy. The worst news that we got lately is that the program, we sent some samples from my chest to a genetic program here in Germany. And that took a very long time to tell us that it's completely negative. Not completely negative, sorry. That they couldn't make it work with those samples. So they haven't tested anything. It's not negative results, which might be even worse. It's just that there are no results because they couldn't use those. We're still hoping. We still have another genetic testing running called Foundation 1, and we're waiting for results from that. We don't know if the samples are good, but we're hoping that we'll get something from that. The current plan is to continue the current chemo, which is really kicking my ass. I have a week of nausea and then followed by a week of my digestive system like shedding itself, and my stomach feeling terrible, and that's really not fun. And then I recover slowly. Right now I'm still pretty weak, but I am feeling good enough to sit in front of the computer, which has not happened in a very long time.
Because you're supposed to get chemo this
Wednesday,
yeah, but you didn't.
I was supposed to get chemo this Wednesday, and we still had radiation, but the stronger reason is that I'm doing so poorly I needed another few days to rest. And we're gonna check if the chemo is working with the CT on Monday and then do chemo. If it's working, if it seems like it's working. If it's not, different story, we'll see what we're gonna do. And if the other genetic testing doesn't come back positive, we're gonna have to think about cutting me up again, which is really not fun, but might be necessary because these genetic testing really could give us more treatment options, good treatment options, not chemo treatment options, and that could be really, really, really useful. So I might have to go under the knife again, as much as I don't want to. I've had 4 surgeries in January and February, something like that. Like, it was... But yeah, that's sort of what we're doing right now. In the meantime, we also have other good news. And the good news is that, you see that giant bag? So that giant bag has cat litter in it. Because we're getting cats. Yeah, plural. We're getting 2 of them. So apparently, I know nothing about... I love animals. I know nothing about having a pet. Cat or dog. Ellie had dogs. As like with her, when she was living with her parents, they have dogs. So yeah, but cats, no idea. And I would love to have some. So we found cats. They're couples, and it's a couple. It's two brothers. Apparently, when you have cats, it's it's very well suggested that you have more than one if it's going to be home cats, so that they can keep each other entertained, apparently. And yeah, we're gonna have them over for testing a little for a month or two, and if it all goes well and they like us and we like them and everything's okay, they're gonna stay, I think, and that is extremely exciting. We've been getting cat stuff, and it's kind of funny that there's a cat tree right here. We don't have a cat yet, but there's a cat tree right there, and it's kind of like, we need to get the cat part of all the cat stuff. Like, we got toilets and beds, and they're just around the house, but we don't have a cat yet. So yeah, now we will be getting cats, and that's exciting as hell. Yeah. So that's kind of the update. I am very much still alive. I'm gonna have cats walking over here while I record from the next one, probably, or something like that. And yeah, on Monday I'm going back to the hospital, and we'll see how long I stay there. Don't know. It's a big question mark. And yeah, that's pretty much all the updates that we have for now. I think. Pretty sure. Ellie, am I missing anything?
You're kicking ass at Dead Cells?
Yeah, so in terms of games, people have been suggesting games to me. Like, people have been, you need to play the Final Fantasy VII that's just coming out, and you need to, here's a really nice indie game that I found, and I'm really stuck on Dead Cells, and like in a way where I'm just, it's a run-based game that you have infinite stuff to unlock forever and ever, and I'm just really stuck playing that, and I'm really enjoying myself consistently for a long time.
In and out of the hospital.
In and out of the hospital. We got a Switch, so it's on the Switch, and yeah, I'm just so stuck on that game. It's really surprising because I played it in the past a lot, and then I stopped because eventually interest wanes and you stop playing it. But now I'm back to it because we got it on the Switch, and it's just obviously. It was, I don't know if it's obvious, but the game was in early access for a very long time, and it constantly gets updates and updates, so it has way more updates than when I played it before, but man, I'm so stuck on that game. And I'm not really playing anything else. I've only now started being here back on the computer, so I'm excited to play another game that's getting constantly updated, which is Risk of Rain 2. But I might start playing other things in due time. And yeah, lots of crocheting.
You helped?
I helped. I did one thing on that blanket. So technically, me and Ellie made that blanket, technically. She approved. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, as usual. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna hope that it's gonna be in a week and a half or so, depending on how I feel, but we'll see. Cheers.